Well, good morning, YouTube. Madam Roy back again. Back to you with another vlog. This is October 8th, 2015, and got to run some errands today. This is the first official day I'll be shopping, and Mom won't, of course, because she had her knee surgery. She, again, is doing really well. Thank you guys for all your prayers. She's getting unplugged, let's say. That's as far as I'm going to take that conversation. But she's feeling better. She is in a little bit more pain right now, but they said that's normal. As the bones start to heal, the bones and the muscles start to heal around the replacement knee, you're gonna start feeling some pain. Therapist is coming a little bit later on today. She's still having a therapist come every day for now, probably for about another week or so, until she gets used to doing the exercises herself. The therapist is very, very pleased with her progress right now. She says that the range of motion is good. Yesterday, her range of motion wasn't that great, but that was because she actually got up and went to the doctor and did a lot of walking. And that was the first day. And of course, the more you walk, the tighter your muscles get. And then, of course, it stands to reason. It goes the same with anybody. The more you walk, the less flexible you are. That's why whenever you go walking, you always want to stretch your muscles first, but she can only do it to a point right now. But I have a couple stores I have to go to. I do have to stop by the thrift store again because I want to try to get Mom a VCR. She's kind of stuck in that room upstairs, laying on the bed, because that's the most comfortable she is when she's laying down. And I was able to set up a VCR for her. She has a lot of old movies she likes to watch, and don't always want to use Netflix. And the VCR I put in there right now is a really old Orion. If I can find a picture of it, I'll post it somewhere in this video. We got it back when we lived in New York. This video, it's only a player, it doesn't record. It's very small. It's probably about like that. It does work, and it seems to work pretty well, but I'm hearing a squeaking sound from inside, so I'm thinking the belts are probably starting to go. And it's such a cheap unit that I really don't even want to try to attempt to repair it, because I wouldn't be able to find the belts for it anyway. The company Orion went out of business many, many years ago, and I think it would be near impossible to find belts for. So I was in the thrift store yesterday, and I noticed they had 4 or 5 VCRs, and they're really cheap. They want maybe $3 or $4 for them, so I'll pick one up and hopefully be able to get a remote working for. And that was another thing, the Orion never came with a remote and did not have the capability to hook a remote up to it. It's just your basic VCR from back in the day. The weather is amazing today. I can't get over it. It's 66 degrees, and if it wasn't for the wind noise, I'd actually have the window open right now. But it'd be too windy. You guys wouldn't be able to hear me. Other than that, I do have some more computers coming in for repair. I have 2 laptops. I have one, both coming from the same gentleman. Both need, one needs the secondary hard drive in it changed out. It's an old HP. I think it's a DV6000 series. He bought a replacement 320 gigabyte IDE drive I'm going to put in. That'd be the easiest of the 2 repairs. Then the other one, he wanted to replace the 500 gig main drive with a 1 terabyte hard drive, and that's a newer laptop. Those are SATA drives. So I'm going to have to ghost the old hard drive onto the new drive, which doesn't always go too easily. I usually use a Cronus, just to let you guys know, is my favorite. Cronus Disk Director and a Cronus True Image. There are a few other ones out there. I can't think of the name of it right now. I know Norton has one that'll do Norton Ghost, and I've used that before, and I've had no luck with it. Cronus works for me maybe 60-70% of the time, so that one's going to be a little bit trickier. I don't mind doing it. I've ghosted my own hard drives many times. It's just the only thing that concerns me is if there are a lot of errors on that old hard drive. Sometimes it won't ghost properly, because a Cronus will actually check the original hard drive for continuity, and if it finds there's too many errors, it'll basically error out and say, sorry, the drive can't be imaged. And that's gonna be a real big pain, because This guy has a lot of stuff on that main hard drive, and he does not like it when I do a format reload, because he's one of those people that everything has to be in the exact right place. He wants the desktop looking exactly the way it does. He wants to have his icons where they are now, and he does a lot with photos too. So, you know, it's just a big pain in the butt if I have to format, and I'm really hoping I don't have to go that far. All right, well, I'm almost at the thrift store. If I do get a VCR, I'll show you guys which one I choose. So talk to you in a few minutes. All right, well, no luck at the thrift store. They did have plenty of VCRs, but they only had one that was stereo, and when I tried it, it didn't work. The motor was binding. When I put the tape in, as soon as you hit play, you could hear like the gears grinding. So the tape would actually move, but you could tell the motor was on its last leg. So no luck there. I might go ahead and check out the Goodwill real quick, but their prices are usually so high I wouldn't even be willing to pay it. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the, well, basically just some grocery shopping. All right, guys, I just left my local Kroger, and didn't really have too much in there. I just basically got what was on the list, except for one item. As you guys know, we're trying to eat healthier, and yes, the walking vlogger is going to be coming back, if that's your next question. I'm going to start doing it myself probably next week. But getting back to what I found at Kroger, if you look at this is a can of sliced pickled beets. Now, pickled beets are one of my favorite foods, but lately they've been very expensive. If you buy the ones in the jar, the Aunt Marie, I think it's called, they're about $2 a jar, and you only get about 10 ounces with those. Well, I tried one of these about a week or two ago and found these to be just as good. This is the Kroger brand of sliced beets. It's a 15-ounce can, and you actually get this right now for 69 cents. So if you guys have a Kroger near where you live, go ahead and definitely pick a bunch of these up, because I'm gonna read the nutrition facts. These are actually very healthy for you. 4 slices of beets, and they are good sized slices. It's only 20 calories, no fat, no cholesterol. Only 55 milligrams of sodium, so fairly low sodium, 4 carbohydrates, and only 4 grams of sugar. So again, very good food. What I like to do is whenever we have a steak or something, I like to have these on the side. I'll usually eat more than 4. I'll usually probably eat between 6 and 8 slices, but these are very, very good and nutritious. I tell you, just like carrots, these tend to be very good for your eyes, because I believe these are very high in beta carotene. So if you guys have issues with your eyes, go ahead and eat these. Your eyes will thank you for sure. Well, I'm gonna head over to our local BJ's, and if I find any good deals there, I'll let you guys know. But until then, talk to you a little bit later. All right, guys. Well, I just got out of BJ's, and whole thing, I went to Kroger, BJ's, and the Dollar Tree in between. So only took me about 2 hours, not that bad. I want to tell you guys a really cool deal that BJ's is running. If you have a BJ's near you with a cafeteria, for a limited time you can get one of their hot dogs. And I'm not talking about small hot dogs. This is one of those big, I believe they're 8-ounce hot dogs, and a drink for 99 cents. That's right, 99 cents. So that's what I did for lunch, because I didn't really have anything to eat since this morning. If you've got a BJ's near you, definitely check it out, and they're very good quality. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I got to get home before the frozen food in my trunk decides to melt away to nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.